Hey there, welcome back to ElfMom's Kitchen. So it's Easter this weekend. What better way to celebrate it than with a nice Easter bread? So this is more of a complex recipe than I usually give you, but it actually comes together fairly easily, despite what you may think along the way. So this is actually a 2-day recipe. You're going to want to start this the night before you want your bread. So to your mixing bowl, you're going to add a cup of flour, half a cup of cool water, and about 1/8 of a teaspoon of instant yeast. You're going to mix that all together, cover it with plastic wrap, and then leave it somewhere room temperature overnight. So the next day, you're going to see a nice, fluffy, bubbly mass in your bowl. That's good. That's what we want. To that, you're going to add 2 1/4 cup of flour, a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons more of yeast, 4 tablespoons of room temperature butter, 2 large eggs, and 1 egg yolk, and 1/3 cup of sugar. So that's the base of your bread. That's all the basic ingredients. From here, though, is where you can add all your extras and your flavoring. So, normally you would add about 1/4 teaspoon of Fiore di Sicilia, which is an orange blossom extract. Now, I don't expect you to run out and buy it. If you don't have it, no worries. You can substitute it. So what you can add instead is about 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract and 1/4 teaspoon of orange oil if you have it. Otherwise, you can just stick to vanilla. Also, at this point is where you can add anything else, like orange zest or chocolate chips or any raisins. Those would go pretty lovely in this. Highly recommend. So you've got that all in your bowl. Now you gotta mix it. This is where if you have access to a stand mixer, I would highly recommend you use it to make quick work of this. Otherwise, roll up your sleeves. You're gonna get your hands dirty. This is gonna be a bit messy until you get it all together. So just get in there and mix it with your hands. Squelch it and knead it with your hands until you get the consistency you're looking for. What you're looking for is an elastic, smooth, and shiny kind of dough that come together. Once you've got that, you're gonna, again, cover the bowl with plastic and let it rise for 1 to 2 hours. It'll get slightly puffy, so once it's risen, you're gonna scoop it out onto a lightly floured surface and divide your dough into 3 equal balls. Then, you're gonna roll them on to about 18-inch strands. Then, you put them together and start braiding them. Over, under, through, until you've got a nice little braid. Something like this. If you want to be really fancy, you can circle it back around and make a wreath. Otherwise, just stick to a braid. That said, if you find braiding a little difficult, you can always just put them all together and then just twist them around. It will still taste good. So, put it on your baking tray, like so, and then you're gonna cover it again, leaving it another 1 to 2 hours until it's slightly puffy again. So once your 1 to 2 hour rising of your braid is up, you can preheat your oven to 375. Now, once it's preheated, if you're a little worried about it drying out or being too dry, you can brush the top with a little bit of butter. Then chuck it in there for 15 minutes. Now, once 15 minutes is up, you're going to lower the temperature to 350 and bake it for another 20 minutes. Now, once you get down to your last 10 minutes, you're going to cover it with some tin foil. This will prevent it from burning. What you want is a nice golden brown color. And there you have it. Doesn't it look tasty? But we're not done yet. In the immortal words of Billy Mays, but wait, there's more. So this is a sweetbread, but it's actually not all that sweet on its own. It needs a little help. So you're gonna make a nice glaze to put on top of it. So 1 cup of powdered sugar, sifted, and to that, you're gonna add about 2 tablespoons of milk. Gonna whisk it all together, and you're gonna get a nice, creamy glaze. To that, add a few drops of vanilla extract for a nice little bit of flavor. Then drizzle it over the top of your loaf. So I know this is a little more complex than the usual recipes I give you. But trust me when I tell you it's well worth the trouble. Give it a shot. Your friends and family will love it. Happy Easter from Elf Mom.